Man, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy RODSKII, and we back with another video, man. In today's video, what we're going to be talking about is how to turn that victim mentality into a successful mindset or to success. And I put it on this whiteboard, excuse my handwriting, but you see victim to success. And today, I'm going to be giving you a process of things you can do and things that I did to change the victim mentality that I used to have into successful mentality. So, with that being said, let me stop all that talking. Y'all make sure to go like, comment, subscribe on this video. You know what I'm saying? Follow all my pages in the description. If you like this video, you can keep up with me on other platforms too, But with that being said, let's get straight into step number one. Step number one, and one of the most vital ones, is turn your pain into passion, man. And I actually heard a rapper Polo G talk about this in his song Finer Things. He was talking about turning that pain into passion and made it happen. Shout out to the ones that love me, they keep me laughing. You knew Polo G, that song. But anyway, that's besides the point. But you may hear athletes, before they get on the court, they may say the reason they do the things is for this person, or the reason this, or NFL players before they get on the field, they do it for this, they do it for this. What that is turning the pain into passion, man. So let's say this, you lost your grandmother. It's my fault, y'all. Let's say you lost your grandmother, you lost your father, you lost your mother, you lost your sister, or somebody like that. You gotta be able to learn how to turn that pain into passion and know what they would want you to do. Or even outside of that, even say you was bullied as a kid, you gotta know how to turn that to passion. You may see people in the gym now, they may lift crazy now because they used to be fat as a kid and they used to be bullied for that, and now they turn that pain into passion to get to where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's the first mindset flip that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to find a way to turn the pain that you have into passion. And I'm going to kind of give y'all a little illustration right quick, if I can. My whiteboard's been tweaking all day. But boom, right? This you. You got a road, and then you got the things you want on this. You got a car. Y'all excuse my drawing. That looks crazy. But you got a car, you got a house, and you got some jewelry, right? Boom. So you see this, you right here, and this is what you want to do. This is where you want to be, right? You got to find a way to mentally get yourself past these humps, because there's going to be times where this road gets really, really dark. I'm going to be honest, really, really dark. But the advantage that you have when you turn your pain into passion is that you're doing it for something. You're not just doing it just to do it. You're not just saying it or do it just to, quote unquote, be cool. You're not just doing it for the money. It's actually something that you have a passion for, and you turned your pain into that passion. So that's step number one, and that's the most vital step that I can give y'all in this video. But I actually lied there because we have way more vital steps coming on later. So y'all stay tuned. But let's get straight into step number two. Step number two, what I got for y'all is stop looking for sympathy from people. And I'm gonna tell you like this, honestly, bro. A lot of stuff, even me included, we all done been through some fucked up shit in our life. That's just the point blank, period, part of it, bro. But I'm telling you, the moment you stop searching for sympathy, bro, it's the moment you're gonna see a big shift happen, a big change happen in your life. You're really gonna see your mindset kind of flip. And it's like this, because when you start searching for sympathy from people, bro, once you don't get that sympathy, you're gonna feel down on yourself. And that's only natural. You're gonna feel like, man, why I was dealt with these cards, But when you stop searching for sympathy and you actually do something about it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie to you. It definitely is a challenge, bro. It's gonna be a long challenge. But once you start flipping the mindset of why did this happen to me to what am I gonna do about it, you're gonna start seeing something flip in your head, mental. You know what I'm saying? And I could speak even a little bit personal for this. It was a time in my life where I was overweight. You know what I'm saying? And I could have been like, man, why does this have to happen to me? Why had to get overweight? Why couldn't I just be skinny and have a fast metabolism? But you know what I did? I did something about it, and I was outside working every day. To get my physique that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And that really just carried on from that moment in life to now. it really just carried on to where it's like whenever I have something in my life, I don't look at it as like why me. I look at it as what I'm gonna do about it. You know what I'm saying? And that really didn't just change my mindset, and I didn't see myself become more successful in many different avenues in my life just off that. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely number 2 for y'all. Stop looking for sympathy. You know, it would have been easy for me to look for sympathy on, oh, it's okay, you okay, you know, your size, you know, you're okay, whatever, And, you know, I knew deep down what I really wanted, and I wasn't going to search for that sympathy. I was going to go out there and really attain what I wanted. And I got to where I wanted, where I'm not big as fuck no more. No offense to all my bigger people out there. You're beautiful. I'm not saying you're not, but I'm saying just me personally, I knew what I wanted type. You see what I'm saying? But with that being said, that's it with number 2. Now let's get straight into number 3. All right, man, this is the 3rd tip, and this might be the most important tip I talk about on this video, but what I have to say is this. Literally, own your truth, own your story, bro. And what I mean by that is, I know a couple of viewers personally, you know, because I be talking to y'all on Instagram, bro. My Instagram in the DM, so y'all, I said DM. My Instagram in the description, man. Y'all open the DM me anytime. But some of my viewers I know personally was incarcerated, went to jail or something like that. And, you know, I just want to let you know, bro, you know, sometimes, especially in life, you know, you can't really do nothing with the cards you dealt, but it's all about how you play them, right? So I just want to say this. You know, to all my people that have been through that or just had any other shortcomings in their life, you know, with the cards that was dealt from birth, you know, or the environment they was placed in or anything like that. I want to let you know this, man. Don't let the opinions on what other people they have on you affect you, man. You could do anything. You could change your life. Do a whole 360, bro. I'm telling you. Learn a way to do it, and I guarantee you can do it. So basically another point of this tip is literally just play with the cards you was dealt, bro. You know, like Uno. I'm gonna say it like this. Uno. It's times I done been dealt cards, you know. I done had draw 4s come up in my pile and things like that. But you know what I always had to do? I always played to win. And eventually some of the games I won by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Or eventually if I didn't win that first game, I'll go again with the Uno game and I'll play again. And I'll win another Uno game. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of think about that with life, you know, because a lot of times we get dealt cards that, you know, aren't the best cards, or we see somebody else, they got dealt better cards. You know, in Uno terms, you may get all red 8s and somebody may get all +4s and wild cards in their pile. You know what I'm saying? But them people may not know how to use their cards, how it needs to be used. But you can use your cards and still win the game, depending on how you use them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the main thing of this tip, bro. Learn how to use your cards, bro, but also own your story. Don't let your shortcomings determine where you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people's pre-opinions determine your future. You know what I'm saying? You control your destiny. You're in control of changing that. So just remember that, bro. You know, because a lot of people are negative when it comes to certain people like that. Like, I know one of my viewers, you know, he was recently incarcerated, and he was talking about how he wanted to do, you know, motivation speaking, kind of the thing I'm in right now. And he was talking about how people just be giving him like the side eye and things like that and be brushing to the side, bro. And it's like, you know, people gonna be lame like that. People gonna be lame like that. But this is what I told him, bro. I told him, you can make a full 360 and be better than anybody judging you, bro. You can be better than anybody judging you. It's possible. I've seen it happen a million times, online and in real life. So remember that, y'all. Like, just make that 360 flip, bro. Play with the cards you dealt. Play to win. And I guarantee you're going to start seeing success. Even if you don't see success the first time, you're going to see success the second time if you keep on going with it. You know? But that's all I got for y'all for this tip. And let's get straight into the next tip. The next tip is a bonus tip because I typically only do 3 tips in my video, but the next tip is a bonus tip. All right, man, number 4 in a bonus tip, it kind of do go into the last tip too, but you gotta change your mentality. You can't have the mentality as they owe me, you know, as some people may say. And you know, I feel like this is a big mentality because, you know, even as a kid, you know, sometimes I done learned that at a young age. It's like, bro, anything I want in this life, I gotta go out and get it. You know, even though I'm not saying I'm no hood kid, like I ain't grow up in the slums or nothing like that, but it's just, you know, I kind of always had that mentality. You know, if I wanted a new pair of shoes, I knew it was up to me to go get it. You know, I wasn't gonna sit there and ask and beg somebody for it. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking. I'm not saying don't ask. I'm not saying that. But don't be expecting people to owe you stuff. You know, because the moment you start expecting people to owe you stuff, one or two things gonna happen. You're gonna be disappointed, or two, them people gonna hold it over your head. And that's something I also learned, bro. You know what I'm saying? From my younger days, it's like when you have that mentality as, oh, this person owes me, or this thing owes me, this company owes me, this job owes me, or anything like that, man, I'm telling you, they're gonna hold that over you, you know? Because you could be like this. Let's say this, you ask your friend, hey, can you loan me a couple dollars, you know, to get some Jordan 1s, right? Cool. I don't know why I said Jordan 1s, but let's just say that. Boom, you get the shoe, right? And then now you and your friend get into like a little misunderstanding, miscommunication, right? And then they just bring up the point, oh yeah, I bought them Jordan 1s for you. And they try to use that as leverage over you, bro. And it's like, that's not a good position to be in. And that's just a weird whole situation in general, bro. But drop the they owe me, bro. You owe yourself. Anything you want in this world is obtainable, bro. You can get it yourself. Just keep your faith in God, bro. Stay on the right path, and you control your destiny like that, bro. But that would wrap it up for this video, man. I appreciate y'all stayed this far, man. If y'all stayed this far, y'all comment babe. You know, I got the babe shirt on, bro. But y'all comment babe if you made it this far. But with all that being said, I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off. Y'all make sure to go subscribe, like, comment on this video. Follow all my pages in the description. We're getting more active on my Instagram and my TikTok page because I'm taking a long break and I need to come back. I don't know why I've been taking this long as a break, but I'm back. And yeah, but with all that being said, I love y'all and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all next week. Yeah, I'll see y'all next week. All right, I love y'all. I'll see y'all. Bye.